everybody, this is Ben back again, and now it's time for my VHS collection, like I promised. And so let's go ahead and get right into it. So first, we're going to start as we usually do. We're going to start with this shelf, which contains Superman, Entrapment, The Right Stuff, Jaws, The Age of Innocence, Last of the Mohicans, Talent, Mr. Ripley, My Best Friend's Wedding, Indecent Proposal, and The Crush. Amistad, Death Becomes Her, Shanghai Noon, The Fisher King, Rear Window, 50 First Dates, Daylight, Time Machine, Contact, Angela's Ashes, The X-Files, Terminator 1 and 2, U-571, Citizen Kane, The Notebook, AI Artificial Intelligence, Runaway Bride, Apollo 13, Diabolique, Remains of the Day, and Eddie. Then in the back here, we got Scent of a Woman, Curly Sue, You Only Live Twice, Behind Enemy Lines, Bad Girls, Good Mother, Devil in a Blue Dress, Winnie the Pooh, and A Day for Eeyore. Here is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Mystic Pizza, Metro, and The Game. Then we got While You Were Sleeping, Incredible Journey, Intolerable Cruelty, It's Christmas Time Again, Charlie Brown, The Mask of Zorro, Serendipity, Othello, and The Sandlot, Dirty Dancing, Hamlet, Family Man, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is the original, Cliffhanger, and All Dogs Go to Heaven, House Sitter, The Net, Hocus Pocus, Tomorrow Never Dies, The Abyss, Commando, and we have Gorillas in the Mist, The Adventure of Diane Fossey. Okay, now at the bottom, we have Raising Helen, I Am Sam, Hitch, The Day After Tomorrow, Radio, Peacemaker, Daddy Daycare, Shawshank Redemption, American Beauty, Nutty Professor 1, and The Clumps, The Mexican, Judge Dredd, Speed, The Green Mile, Save the Last Dance, Rounders, Miracle, The Animal, and The Rainmaker, White Olinder, 10 Things I Hate About You, Babe, Pig in the City, All the Pretty Horses, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal, and Red Dragon, Remember the Titans, The Godfather 1, 2, and 3, Good Will Hunting, Rain Man, Chicago, Braveheart, which is the widescreen version of Mice and Men, Bruce Almighty, and Saturday Night Fever. Okay, now I have a lot of these tapes out so I can get into the back ones better. We got Scooby-Doo, Dark City, Life of David Gale, An American Tail, Five Goes West, Meet the Parents, Quiz Show, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, Short Circuit, Analyze This and Analyze That, Bowfinger, Animal House, Dr. Dolittle 1 and 2. You've Got Mail, Deuce Bigelow, Mail Gigolo, Unforgiven, Pretty Woman, and Signs, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Life, and A Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay, now in the back here of the bottom ones, we have Sneakers, Rush Hour 1 and 2, A Few Good Men, Harlem Nights, The Birdcage, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, Spy Who Shagged Me, Goldmember, Wallace and Gromit, Close Shave, Star Trek 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we have Fight Club, 1,000 Acres, French Kiss, and Hope Floats, Top Gun, and The Sting. Okay, now we're going to go over here, which we got Beethoven 2nd, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Milo and Otis, Castaway, which is my second copy of it, First Wives Club, Grass Harp, Much Ado About Nothing, and then I've shown those already. And then The Wiz, my best bits of Mr. Bean, The Wiz, Like Mike, Chain Reaction, Iron Will, Honey I Shrunk the Kid, Save the Last Dance, the Special Edition, and Honey I Blew Up the Kid, Ever After, Gulliver's Travels. See if I can maybe, can you see it there? I think, yeah. Terrible Tales of Mr. Bean, Last Starfire, Music of the Heart, What's Love Got to Do with It, One Good Cop, the National Geographic videos, and then under here, these we have Lethal Weapon, which the tape inside is actually for the fourth one, Mighty Ducks, Phenomenon, I believe that's A Christmas Carol, which is the George C. Scott one, Pluto Nash, The Corruptor, Man Without a Face, 10 Commandments, Part 1, Secret of Roan Inish, Iron Will. And then we got The American President, Virus, Raising Arizona, Heartbreak Ridge, K-Pax, Never Been Kissed, True Crime, 13 Days, 15 Minutes, Coyote Ugly, West Side Story, What Women Want, Hearts in Atlantis, Mrs. Doubtfire, America's Sweethearts, Instinct, Seabiscuit, Star Trek Next Generation, Ethics and Disaster, Secondhand Lions, Mr. D's, Over the Top, Winnie the Pooh and Honey Tree and Tigger 2, Ben-Hur, Mickey's Christmas Carol, Double Jeopardy, Sleepless in Seattle, Life is Beautiful, Possession, Pearl Harbor, I don't really know what It is underneath there. I believe, hold on, When Harry Met Sally, which is one of my other copies of it, and then Old Yeller and The Preacher's Wife. Then we got my new Adventures of Winnie the Pooh tapes, plus the Blues Brothers, which is my other copy of it, Muppet Treasure Island, Elmo and Grouchland, and then my 2 UK tapes, which are There's Something About Mary and Palmetto. Then we got Bean, Cold Mountain, In the Arms of Strangers, Starship Troopers, Secret of Nim, Magnum Force, 28 Days, Anything Else, Driving Miss Daisy in America, Body Heat, Gone in 60 Seconds, Oscar's Greatest Moments, Dances with Wolves, Wyatt Earp, Best of Seinfeld, 100th Episode, The Pelican Brief, Elf, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Revenge and the Blues Brothers, Nightmare Before Christmas and Shrek, Babe, Spirit of Mickey, Anastasia, Inspector Gadget, Sound of Music, America Tale, 1 and 2, Mary Poppins with the 84 tape, Pete's Dragon, Buddy, Friend Like Me, and then one of them is a bootleg of Signs, and then I believe that's Jumanji. I don't really know. And then we got Ice Age, Fun and Fancy Free, Flubber, Little Women, and The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Now onto this big shelf. We got A Beautiful Mind, Sliver, The Wedding Singer, Enemy at the Gates, Bridges of Madison County, Gone with the Wind, Halloween, Goldeneye, The Muppet Caper, Great Dead Man Walking, Back to the Future, Christmas Story, Finding Forrester, and Steel Magnolias. And then we got A League of Their Own, Perfect Storm, Liar Liar, Enemy of the State, Only the Lonely, The Boy Scout, The Last Boy Scout. And then we got We Were Soldiers, My Father the Hero, An Officer and a Gentleman. And then we got Uncle Buck, The Hunt for Red October, Crimson Tide, Indian Summer, Parenthood, True Lies, The Great Outdoors, Land Before Time, Midnight Garden of Good and Evil, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and Big Mama's House. Okay, in the back, we got Reign of Fire, Crocodile Dundee, Arthur, and Kiss the Girls, When Harry Met Sally, which is the original tape, Oscar, Deep End of the Ocean, Two Brothers, October Sky, LA Confidential, Terms of Endearment, Halls of Montezuma, What Dreams May Come, The Water Boys, Heart and Souls, To Kill a Mockingbird, and then we got Spirit Stallion, The Cimarron, Foreign Correspondent, Wonder Boys, and Captain Corelli's Mandolin. Then this shelf here, we got What Lies Beneath, 187, The Jerk, Bloodwork, Castaway, Clear and Present Danger, The English Patient, Heist and Unbreakable, and then we got National Lampoon's Vacation and White Palace behind it, Gettysburg, Sister Act, Mission Impossible 1 and 2, Notting Hill, Mummy and Mummy Returns, City Slickers, Pleasantville, Santa Claus and the Firm, Dangerous Minds, Spider-Man, Somewhere in Time, Wall Street, Michael, Raging Bull, Mystery Men, John Q, Fargo, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, live action one, Catch Me If You Can, Stripes, then behind it, Mr. Saturday Night, Cider House Rules and Overboard, Air Force One, Reality Bites, Congo, Minority Report, Mask, Dreamer, Dumb and Dumber, St. Elmo's Fire, Hannah Rocks the Cradle, Leaving Las Vegas, Wedding Planner, and I Love Trouble, An American Graffiti, Men of Honor, Fugitive, and Coming to America. Okay, and then in the front here, we got Darkman, which I took out from over there, and then we got, well, I guess I'll just, I'll start from over here. See if I can try to, we got Bicentennial Man, Mona Lisa Smile, Caddyshack, Philadelphia and Charlotte's Web, Casablanca, The Jackal, Big Daddy, The Rookie, 2 Weeks Notice, E.T., Sixth Sense, Natural, Adventures in Babysitting, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Legend Bagger Vance, Dead Poet Society, Pollock, Shrek 2, K-19, The Widowmaker, Return to Me, Napoleon Dynamite, Iron Giant, Batman and Batman Returns, The Faculty, Muppets Take Manhattan, Secretary, The Flintstones, and the Rocky movies, and Something's Gotta Give. Okay, so now I have some tapes taken out here. So we got Ocean's 11, Fried Green Tomatoes, 3 Men and a Baby, and Little Lady, High Crimes, When a Man Loves a Woman, Get Carter, Christmas Vacation, That Thing You Do, Mr. Destiny, The Hard Way, Ransom, Batman Forever, Shallow Hal, Dick, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, Girl Interrupted, The Deer Hunter, American Pie movies, All the President's Men, 8 Mile, Romeo and Juliet, Proof of Life, Batteries Not Included, Samson and Delilah, The Last Emperor, The Piano, Hardball, Die Hard 1, 2, and 3, and The Witness, and Story of Us. Alright, now into the big shelf here, we got Memento, Father of the Bride 1 and 2, My Cousin Vinny, Mississippi Burning, Twister and Titanic, Backdraft, Sliding Doors, Matrix and Matrix Reloaded, Braveheart, Galurian Master and Commander, Con Air, Forrest Gump, Gladiator, Star Trek Generations, First Contact, and Insurrection, Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, those are the 2 Harry Potter movies, Road to Perdition, Fast and the Furious, 25th Hour, The Patriot, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, Apocalypse Now, and Independence Day, Men in Black 1 and 2, The Rock, Lord of the Rings, all 3 of them, Training Day, Deep Impact, Shakespeare in Love, Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3, Bowling for Columbine, 3 to Tango, Malcolm X, The Bone Collector, Patton, 8 Men Out, Basic Instinct, Charlie's Angels, and Full Throttle, Platoon, 2001, A Space Odyssey, Gandhi, Sleepy Hollow, Galaxy Quest, For the Love of the Game, Stargate and Predator, Rules of Engagement, In the Name of the Father, Godzilla, Home for the Holidays, Fist, She's All That, Jerry Maguire, Me Joe Black, Kingpin and the Client, Days of Thunder, The Red Violin, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and What's Eating Gilbert Grape. You can't see it that well because of the tapes in front of it, but I know what movies, I know what they are. Billy Elliot, Armageddon, Color Purple, Bad Boys 1 and 2, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Pump Up the Volume, Aaron Brockovich, Hamlet, which is the Mel Gibson film, The Contender, Beverly Hills Cop, Batman and Robin, Apt Pupil, The Wizard of Oz, Planet of the Apes, Sixth Day, Dark Blue, I think that's what the movie's called, with Kurt Russell. Yep. Beethoven, X-Men 1 and 2, Boomerang, Grumpy Old Men and Grumpy Old Men, Santa Claus 2, Bad Company, and Cocoon. Wild Wild West, MASH, Far and Away, Fiddler on the Roof, Head Over Heels, Solaris, As Good as It Gets, Dr. Zhivago, Stepmom and Turner and Hooch, The Horse Whisperer, Bird on a Wire, 6 Days, 7 Nights, and the Star Wars trilogy, which is the original, Blazing Saddles, FX, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, The Hybrid House, Sunset Boulevard, Sleeping with the Enemy. And these 4 tapes upside down is The Longest Day, Perfect World, and China Moon, Time Bandits, Women on Top, Courage Under Fire, Papa's Delicate Condition, The War of the Worlds, Airport, and Good Son. And then with these clamshells here, we got 101 Dalmatians, Pinocchio, Cheaper by the Dozen, Mouse Hunt, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, Nightmare Before Christmas, The Princess Diaries, 101 Dalmatians, Pocahontas, Hercules, Muppet Christmas Carol, Fantasia and Fantasia 2000, Monsters Inc., Alice in Wonderland, Matilda and Finding Nemo, Princes of Egypt, Beauty and the Beast, Toy Story 1 and 2, Indian in the Cupboard, Aladdin, Return of Jafar, Aladdin the King of Thieves, Chicken Run, Emperor's New Groove, Free Willy, Lion King, Small Soldiers, Space Jam, Brother Bear, Bambi, Treasure Planet, Balto, Stuart Little 1 and 2, Lilo and Stitch, The Cat in the Hat, Far From Home, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, and The Lion King 1.5, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Atlantis, Lost Empire, and Mulan. Okay, now I have the tapes and the clamshells. I haven't taken them out in the back. I also forgot to mention I've got Alien and Speed 2 Cruise Control, but now back down here, we got Mary Poppins, the Gold Classic Collection tape, Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Jungle Book, Paulie, Winnie the Pooh, and Sing Your Song with Pooh Bear, Freaky Friday, and Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco, The Tigger Movie, Dinosaur, The Aristocats, Winnie the Pooh and Sing a Song with Tigger, Jingle All the Way, Sleeping Beauty, and The Muppet Movie, Buzz Lightyear, Star Command, The Adventure Begins, A Bug's Life, the Gold Classic Collection tape, Black Beauty, Toy Story, which is the Gold Classic Collection tape as well, Muppets from Space, Cinderella, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Alright, and now, the ones down here, we got The Jungle Book, which is the original tape, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Pocahontas 2, The Little Mermaid, Madeline, A Bug's Life, Black Cauldron, Tarzan, Oliver and Company, The Rescuers, and Rescuers Down Under, Rudolph, and The Red-Nosed Reindeer, My Island of Misfit Toys, Dumbo, Little Mermaid 2, Brave Mouse Detective, Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Christmas, Road to El Dorado, Casper, Robin Hood, Mighty Joe Young, Fox and the Hound, Sword in the Stone, Angels in the Outfield, Little Mermaid, which is the original tape, A Little Princess, or no, that's Fly Away Home, and then Little Princess is way on the right. So, okay, and then these cardboards here, we got Ali, Four Weddings and a Funeral, Patch Adams, Romancing the Stone, The Jewel of the Nile, Zoolander, and Dangerous Beauty. Okay, now in the way back here, we got some more cardboards, which we have Up Close and Personal, About a Boy, The American Tale, Miracle on 34th Street, The Kid, The Pink Panther, which is the original, Someone Like You, and Good Morning Vietnam, Beautician and the Beast, Somersby, Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey, Shipwrecked and Run, which are both in that 2-pack set, Legend, Sabrina, Bridget Jones's Diary, and The Edge of Reason, King and I, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade, Bye Bye Birdie, Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Movie, Office Space, Wag the Dog, Big, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Dr. No and Octopussy, Breakfast at Tiffany's, French Connection, Cocktail, Pirates of the Caribbean, Crystal Black Pearl, Out for Justice, Payback, and Dunstan Checks In. And what is that one in the way back there? I believe that's The Fifth Element, I think. All right. Okay, now in the back here of the bottom ones, we have, I believe that's Point Break, and then we have Simply Irresistible, Field of Dreams, Out of Africa, 12 Days of Christmas, which is a sing-along songs tape, Moonstruck, Shading in the Shadows of Motown, Tommy Boy, Annie, Holy Man, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Best of Simpsons, Volume 1, Beaches, Grease, Face Off, Operation Dumbo Drop, Waking Ned Divine, and The Borrowers. In the Line of Fire, The World Is Not Enough, Goldfinger, Along Came a Spider, Blank Check, Ghost, Searching for Bobby Fischer. Wayne's World, It's a Wonderful Life, and then Titan A.E. and Wallace and Gromit, The Wrong Trousers. Alright. And then lastly, we got the tapes without the cases, which are Toy Story, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Titanic 1 and 2, Little Rascals, Elmo and Grouchland, which is the one without previews, and then U2, Rattle and Hum, and then we have Disney sing-along songs, Zippity Doo Dah. Okay, so I think with all that being said, that's it for my VHS Collection 2026 edition video, and I will see you again sometime soon. So there you go.